Hello guys, MiniMiner here and welcome back to another episode of the Cardiff City Manager Career. So yes guys, welcome back. It is episode number 13, unlucky 13, of the Cardiff City Manager Career. Hopefully we won't have the unlucky 13 today because we are playing a couple of games today against some pretty tricky opposition. So I'm going to advance. We have the China PRFA. Not quite sure what they were wanting. Let's have a look what we got here. Is that I don't know if you know who that is. We're actually in November at the moment, so we're nearing the transfer window. It's going to be pretty interesting. I think is that Sheffield Wednesday? I don't know. Who is it? We'll find out. Huddersfield, that's right. Let's see where Huddersfield are in the table as usual. They are currently 19th, so we shouldn't have too much of a problem against them. But I don't want to say that before we finish the game really, because we all know what happens whenever we think it's going to be an easy game. And we also have Aston Villa as well in this episode of November. So let's see where Aston Villa are, and they're above us as it seems. So 6th Aston Villa are, and Huddersfield are like 19th or something like that, 20th. So let's have a look at the team once again. I'm looking to upgrade Abraham, so if you have any suggestions for a cam, be sure to leave that in the comments. I think I've seen a couple, like is his name Kovalenko, or some of the guys that will increase their attributes throughout time, and also Sardi in there as well. I put Twanzebe in there with Equilmanga recently instead of Reece Oxford, purely because I prefer Twanzebe, and Equilmanga is kind of like, you know what you're going to get with him every single time. He's going to be a bit more reliable. So looking good at the moment, the team, everyone's increasing, which is nice to see. So let's see how we do against Huddersfield at home. Okay, so here we are at our stadium, and we're going to see how we're going to do. At Moulton Road, we're going to see how we do in this tough game against Huddersfield. You can't write off these games, it's going to be tricky. I don't think it's going to be an easy game to play. Although the position in the table is something like 20th or whatever, it's going to be a tricky one to play. I mean, look at us now. We're on 24 points. Top is on 39. We need these points. We need to ground out these victories, which games we should be winning. So let's see how we do against Huddersfield. Let's go. They passed it across. Good tackle, though, from Iorfa at the right back there. Comes outside. Whips the ball in. Iheanacho with a header. Oh, what a save. It's Pulisic, though. No, couldn't quite get there. Good save from the goalkeeper. Nice positive start. He's done well there, getting through. He's done very well, in fact. Puts a beautiful ball through to Tammy Abraham. Tammy Abraham with a shot. Ooh. Puts it through to Iheanacho. Iheanacho here with a shot. Oh, just wide. Unlucky. They are now through. Good tackle, but they've shot. But it's a good save from Donnarumma. Marcus Rashford. Fosu Mensah. Mensah. Oh, what a goal from Fosu Mensah. That is one of the best goals I've ever scored in FIFA 17. What a goal! Fosu Mensah literally picks it up here. Look at him. Cuts inside, cuts outside. Has a shot from about 30 yards out. Couldn't have placed it better in the top left corner. Look at that. Absolutely incredible. Just curves it right into the top left. That's how it's done. 1-0. And that is half-time right after the goal. What a goal it was, and what a time to get it just before that half-time whistle. Let's see a few of the match stats, and then we'll resume the game and see how we do in the second half. Let's have a look. Any of the match facts? So we got 47% of the possession, 4 shots, only 2 on target, 12 tackles, and 2 corners. Not too bad for a first half. And let's just have a look at the shot accuracy, I'm interested to know, and the pass accuracy. Pass accuracy is 73% and 50-50 for both sides on the shot accuracy. Let's get into the second half and see if we can replicate the first half with another goal. Let's go. Gunnarsson here. Pretty solid midfielder. Gives it to Iheanacho. Cuts back out onto his left. Tries to have a shot with his left. Iheanacho, but it's a good save. To Twanzebe. He tries to chip it in, but I did that wrong. We're going to bring Sardi on just to bolster the attack even more and try and get another goal just to solidify this win at the moment. Now that'll do. Pulisic is looking lively on the left side, which is nice to see. Abraham has not done too well, hasn't had much to do as of yet, but he's going to be taken off and replaced by Sardi, who's always an interesting player to play with. To Marcus Rashford, who can put it through to Iheanacho, who muscles out the guy. Iheanacho here, Iheanacho, oh, what a finish, what a finish. Iheanacho makes it 2-0 in the 80th minute. I think they went a little bit attacking, maybe ultra attacking, and we've just counter-attacked from there. We lost ball, and Iheanacho has finished it. All came from Sardi's pass to Rashford, which is very good. Well done, Pulisic. Iheanacho to Marcus Rashford, who is through. Can he get a goal to seal the deal? 3-0, Marcus Rashford. Oh, and he's missed it. Marcus Rashford. That's shocking. He's missed a one-on-one. Just a little bit too powerful, I think. Just over the bar. But that is it. That is full time. 2-0 to Cardiff City at home against Huddersfield. An expected score, which is very strange for Cardiff City. Normally it's a very unexpected game. But 2-0 against Huddersfield is a very solid result. No goals let in, which is very nice to see. Now, I think we got Aston Villa next, and that's the next game. It's going to be a pretty tricky one to do. We're going to do Cardiff ball. Apparently we're not on track. That makes sense, doesn't it? We're on a 5-game winning streak. As discussed at the beginning of the year, investing in our youth development was an important goal for the club. At the moment, it looks like we may not hit our mark. Please revisit, I should say, the specific objectives we set out to accomplish and do your best to fulfill them. Right, okay. We need to sign one player in the youth academy. That's pretty good. We've done that. Need to fight for promotion. Increases club worth by 100%. Continental success. Right, we need to sign one player in our youth academy assigned to the midfielder position. Grow one youth academy player by at least 5 overall points. Play them in 5 matches, either as part of the 7 starting 11 or coming on as a sub. So we need to look at some, what do you call players? Some of the younger players to try and bring into the team. Academy players. Let's have a look. Where do we do that? Let's have a look. How do we do that? Where does it say that? Where does it say we got the academy? No. Right, let me do it from here then. Board objectives. Youth development. Youth academy. Right, let's see if we can find that youth academy button. There it is. Youth staff. No, not youth staff. We don't want youth staff. We want youth players. Oh, we can't have it going. Right, we need to sign a scout first, which is okay. I guess we're gonna have to go for this guy, one of these. Mason. Let's go for Mason Collins. That'll do. As our new scout. Does it let us go into the youth academy now? No, it doesn't. I think he has to find a few players for us. In the meantime, let's have a look at the earnings, which is pretty good. Budget. We don't have much of a budget anymore. I'm sure we'll be able to hopefully buy a good player in the January transfer window. But let's see how we do against Aston Villa. I just want to do the press conference for 1 second, and then we will jump straight into the game against Aston Villa. Let's see who we're going to do. I think we should do a player. I think we should, who should we sort of try and improve? Maybe Foster doing very well. Rashford and Iheanacho are doing very well as well. I don't want to sort of try and improve. I'm going to motivate Pulisic again to try and get him another goal. Let's see how we do. Is it at home or is it away against Aston Villa? We're away against Aston Villa. Let's see how we do. Alright then, here we go. Away against Aston Villa, a team that have just come down from the Premier League, so it's going to be an interesting one at Villa Park. Let's see how we do. It's going to be a very, very tricky game. We're going to be up against it the entire game, I predict. But if it goes anything like the Newcastle game, we might come out with a win, which would be nice. To Iheanacho. Back to Gunnarsson. Back to Iheanacho again. Iheanacho with a shot, but it's Gunnarsson. Oh, it's a good save. I'd lost for words there, just so early in the game. I wasn't expecting us to start the game so brightly. Here we go again. Gunnarsson gives it back to Fosu-Mensah. He gives it back to Iheanacho. Fosu-Mensah again. Ooh, can't quite wiggle through the defence. Go on, Iheanacho puts the ball through to Marcus Rashford. Can he finish it this time? Rashford! Oh, it's a great finish. Marcus Rashford has put us 1-0 ahead, unexpectedly, against Aston Villa away. What a finish. Good ball from Iheanacho, linking up well with Abraham, and Iheanacho there with Rashford. We're finishing it in the bottom left corner. What an absolutely fantastic finish. When the pressure's on, he can finish, but apparently when the pressure's off and he needs a goal to make it 3-0, he can't score. That just makes sense, doesn't it? Great finish, 1-0. Attack is the best form of defence, but now Ross McCormack is through, but he's had a shot, but it's great defence from Ekwel Manga. It's a good header, but it's a good save from Donnarumma. They're on the attack now. What I'm hoping is they're going to force all their players to attack, and we might get a little bit of space to attack ourselves. Oh no, they're through. Jack Grealish is through. He's had a shot, but it's just wide. That was close. We don't want to let him through again. To Pulisic with a shot. Pulisic! Oh, but it's a great save from the goalkeeper. Good tackle from John there. Puts the ball through. Referee. That's got to be a free kick. It is a free kick, and it should be red. It should be. It is red. It was a goal-scoring opportunity. That is correct from the referee. Iheanacho with a shot. Oh, but it's just gone wide. Will they bring on another defender? It looks as though they are not. Iheanacho. Oh, he's headed it on for himself. Iheanacho here. He's through. Sissoko has just come back and done very well in defence there to get the ball. What play from Iheanacho, though. He headed it on to himself. Couldn't quite... Didn't have the pace, which is surprising because, you know, he's a very pacey player. Can he find a way through? He's got the pace on them. Rashford is through. Rashford here. Rashford. Oh, he tries to have another shot, but it's half time. 1-0 to us. It's looking very good. We're in a similar position in the last game. 1-0 up at half time. So let's see if we can improve on that in the second half and just keep them from scoring is the main thing. We're at 75% shot accuracy and 42% shot accuracy and 71% pass accuracy, which is not too bad. 43% possession for us and 9 tackles. So we have been up against it, going by the stats, but Marcus Rashford did score on the 10th minute, so we can definitely get another as long as they don't score as well. So let's see how we do in the second half. To Marcus Rashford here. Out wide, Marcus Rashford with a shot, but it's a good save. Iheanacho on the other side to try and tap it in, but he gets muscled out from Lacuna. They've had a shot, but it's a good save. Ooh, Ross McCormack there, looking dangerous. Oh no, they're through. McCormack here has passed it across, but it's a great save. Great save from Donnarumma at a crucial time. That's how it's done. That's why we bought him, to make crucial saves at crucial times, and that was one of them. Back to Rashford with a shot. Pulisic with a shot, but it's just nicked away by the defence. If it's up their end, they can't score, so we need to try and keep doing what we're doing. And that is it, full time, 1-0, another big game, 1-0 victory. It's very good to see that we're not letting in any goals, but we do have Donnarumma to thank. I think it was here, was it here? I think it was here, when Ross McCormack managed to slide through, pass it across. It was a great save from Donnarumma, look at that. He just got in the way and we managed to clear it away. That is absolutely fantastic and a reason why we bought him. But that's a very good game there against Aston Villa, winning 1-0. Let's see how that changes the table, and I will end the episode right there. Let's have a look at the other results just to see. Newcastle beat Blackburn 2-1. They were drawing when I last saw, but it's been a good couple of games today, and we are in the playoff places. We are 6th. We have overtaken Aston Villa on points. We are now 30 points and only 9 away from Norwich, which is very good. I mean, they have a game to play. They have a game in hand, so it looks as though they're playing Derby. But it'll be interesting to see how we can progress over between now and the end of the season, because if we can get into the automatic promotion or just get in the playoffs and try and get as far as we can there, we can move on to the next season, which could even be in the Premier League. When we were like 20th, I was not expecting to be saying that this early on in the season, but we have done it. The new signings have done very well. They're starting to work well with each other, and it's just starting to all come together now with this team. If you have any other transfer suggestions for the January transfer window, then be sure to leave them in the comments section. We are actually in November now, the end of November, so we're going to be the start of December in the next episode, so be sure to leave your transfer suggestions in the comments. Also, leave a like rating while you're down there as well. It really does help me out. So thank you all for watching once again. Subscribe if you're new to the channel so you never miss a video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video.